If you would like to get this month's crystal reading for your sign for download and purchase, please click on the Vimeo link below this video in the Show More section, or visit my website, theluckymermaid.com, and the links for these videos are posted on the most recent video page. Please be sure to check out my other psychic readings for each zodiac sign I have available there as well. Thank you so much. Wish you many blessings and peace.
Hi Gemini, I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for November 2016. This month I laid out the 5-card Rainbow Tarot spread for you using the Golden Tarot deck by Cat Black. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This video recording is for Gemini Sun, Gemini Ascendant, and Gemini Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign to gain more insight and information, because some months they will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. All that being said, Gemini, now onto your reading for November 2016. First card you have that shows up here is the 9 of Rods, and the 9 of Rods to me is a card that symbolizes being prepared and ready for battle. It could also be showing that you're suspicious of someone or suspicious of a situation. I do feel there's so much you have to do and almost not enough time for you to do it in. I do feel that you're trying to develop more functionality and trying to develop something else in your life, but I feel that you keep getting overwhelmed or bogged down by a lot of circumstances, business, or situations. Like you're getting bogged down by things, I feel, or overwhelmed, like there's too much. Haste makes waste, so they say do everything slowly in the month of November. Take your time. Rushed efforts will not pay off for you. So they're saying also keep things short, sweet, and to the point. So if you're someone that has to have business meetings with people or with clients, or you have to make presentations for any reason, whatever it is that you do, especially for work, keep it short and sweet and to the point. Someone comes in here to give you financial gain or financial aid or some kind of financial support, or it could be emotional support, but it comes up first and strongest as some kind of financial support. You've done everything you could, and now you have to let it ride. So I feel that some of you may feel like you just launched something, a project, a plan, a business, an idea, an endeavor, whatever, and that you've done all the homework you had to do. You've crossed all the T's and dotted all the I's. You filed all the paperwork. You did all the protocols you had to do. And now there's nothing else you can do, but you got to let it ride and wait and see how it's going to float down the river. Is it going to float on a nice, calm, steady river, or is it going to be choppy and bumpy and all over the place? You just can't, you just have to let it go and see how it's flowing. Some of you are going to make some kind of marked difference or change in your appearance in some way. If you have curly hair, maybe you're going to straighten it. If you have long hair, maybe you're going to cut it. If your hair has been blonde, maybe you're going to dye it black. I mean, something. Maybe it's plastic surgery. Maybe you're going to get liposuction. Maybe you're going to get a tummy tuck or a boob lift or breast implants or a facelift. It could be anything. Botox. I don't care what, but there's something many Geminis are going to do that's going to make some kind of marked difference to your appearance. Going on a diet. It could even be that. You may start doing little things to supplement your income. Maybe you're going to start turn a business turn some hobby into some kind of sideline or business, something that you enjoy. You may start a website and start a little, cottage business on the side. Next card you have here in your reading is the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups is a water sign female. This would either be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. That could be their sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign, or they could have the personality traits of the Queen of Cups at this time of the reading. You're going to have a lot of dealings, interactions, and ongoing conversations or dealing with this Queen of Cups. I feel that this Queen of Cups has a brilliant mind or brilliant ideas or some really good connection that you are going to benefit from or learn a lot from this Queen of Cups. This is a beneficial connection or relationship for you. Don't be thrown if the messages don't make sense to you that it's a queen, and that would imply a female. It could be a male can also come in as a queen. I do feel that some of you will be working on this Queen of Cups with some project plan or idea. A lot of things happening between you and this Queen of Cups. If you know this person already or have known them for a while, I get the dynamics will be shifting and changing in your connection or relationship with the Queen of Cups. This Queen of Cups could also be training you, educating you, or leading you to a leadership role or position. So maybe this Queen of Cups is a boss for you that can give you a promotion. For some of you, that may apply. You could be dividing property with this Queen of Cups, or going through an estate and assessing an estate and attributing value to the estate that you're assessing. So some of you, maybe this could be a sibling to you. For some of you, maybe there's a parent that passed away and now you have to divide the estate with a sibling, and you two are attributing value to the items in the estate. Or maybe that's what you do for a living, and you are dividing up somebody's estate, and this is a boss or a coworker to you, that's part of your job. It could also be in that format. Some of you, this Queen of Cups is working on themselves and their internal state, and could be doing some kind of cleansing or detoxifying something in their system. Also comes up around this Queen of Cups. They're working out paperwork, details, could be legalities, legal papers, legal jargon could be worked out, or this Queen of Cups could be working on it. For some of you, this Queen of Cups takes you to new heights of pleasure and ecstasy. So for some of you, this could be a romantic partner. But that came very last on the list here. I feel the other messages apply more strongly. But as I always say, it is a general reading, Gemini. If these messages aren't making sense, please watch your rising sign or your moon sign or both. Your messages may be coming to you there. Your next card in the reading, crowning your reading, is the Fool, which is starting out on a new path and a new journey with high hopes and high aspirations. But you have to be careful, watch your step. You may be blindsided. You don't want to be naive, have on rose-colored glasses, not be paying attention, and you step and it's a misstep. But really it is a good card of a new path or a new journey. Just have to watch where you're going. You're elevating something. There's a lot of success. The throes of success are around you, Gemini. Something you're doing is elevating. You're fine-tuning proposals, plans, ideas. It's high time for some of you to make matrimony proposals and engagements. So some of you may be proposing to someone. Some of you may be getting proposed to. And if you're not, the guides are saying it's high time you did that. Or like the time is right. Like this is the right time for you to be considering taking that kind of decision or step. There's a new romance coming in for some of you. You're going to be listening to your internal guidance. They're saying to me, one small step leads to another. So I feel like if you can meditate or start really, even if you don't want to call it traditional meditation and you just want to sit in a chair and listen to your guides or see what impressions come to you, they're saying to me, one small step leads to another, leads to another, leads to another. So your guides are going to be leading you. They're trying to urge you to do something. They want you to take either a class, a new course of action. There's little steps. If you pay attention every day and take some time out and listen to your guides, and if you get this impression that they want you to join something, a gym, a class, go to a spa, a hair appointment, change something, do something. They're leading you somewhere, Gemini. Your guides are actually leading you somewhere, but you really need to pay attention to the messages. Some of you are going to be having a formal engagement or attending an engagement party. It could be a wedding reception, but I get like a formal engagement. It could be a formal engagement like you have to wear a tie and tux or a gown too. Also, that could also indicate a formal engagement, but that's coming up here with the Fool. Something you're releasing is going to receive thunderous applause and rave reviews. If you're in performing arts in any way and you're in a play, a musical, if you sing, dance, whatever, you are going to get a standing ovation and thunderous applause. If you're in a work situation where you're releasing some kind of project, plan, idea, something, you're releasing something, your higher ups and people that you are releasing this to are going to be giving you thunderous applause. So just know that's coming up for some of you Geminis. The next card you have in the reading is the Strength card, and the Strength card symbolizes to me having to access your inner courage and inner strength, having strength and courage over adversity. It's also a card that can symbolize dealing with a Leo person. Sometimes this can be indicated here. It's also spiritual power over the material world. I hear you've now got it under control. You're now not going to be listening to the gossipers or naysayers anymore. You've got this. You've got it under control. Some of you are making changes to your employment. Some of you, it's just an improvement in your employment, or you're making some kind of change in regard to your employment. You're going to be linked with other people. Some of you are going to be linked up working in groups or teams. Comes up here for some of you Geminis. Yeah, it's like really time to, your mettle is being tested. You have to pull out all the stops. Show the world what you can do. You know what? Sometimes you just have to say, screw it, right? You got to say, I'm tired of being afraid. I'm tired of holding myself back. I'm tired of like, what are they going to think of me? What are they going to say? What if it's a failure? What if it doesn't succeed? All that's got to go by the wayside. And you got to say, I'm putting it out there. Like, here it is. Bam. And just see what happens. And that could be in so many ways, but many of you Geminis are going to know what I'm talking about. There's something that you have to just say, I'm not holding myself back anymore. I'm just throwing caution to the wind and I'm putting something out there. Could be a video on YouTube. Could be a book that you want to see if publishers are going to pick up. Could be like, you know what? I'm going to my boss and I'm going to say, you know what? I do a lot of things for you. I make a lot of money for this business or company. Are you going to give me a promotion? Or are you going to give me a raise? Because I'm sitting here waiting and I'm looking at all this increase in income I'm bringing into you, and I'm not really getting the benefits of that. So how about you throw some cash my way? Maybe you're going to take that kind of caution to the wind. Maybe you're sick of your job. I've had it with this job. I'm going to throw caution to the wind, and I'm going to go for some ridiculously high-paying position that I don't really think I'm qualified for, and I'm going to take a leap, and I'm going to do it anyway. Maybe you're going to go audition for something that you don't even feel like you're qualified to audition for, and you're going to go and throw caution to the wind. That comes up here. That takes a lot of courage and inner strength, and it is coming up here as a message through this Strength card. I do feel you're going to become a more prominent figure to be reckoned with and dealt with. Some of you may be getting elevated to a boss position. Maybe some of you are now going to become other people's bosses. Or you're going to become a very important cog in the wheel and figure to be reckoned with at your place of business or employment. That comes up here. Some of you are going to be testing the waters with some kind of marketing promotion scheme or some kind of thing that if you own your own business that you're going to see, okay, I think maybe I could make money with this. I'm going to test the waters and throw it out there and see, are people going to like it? And if they do, I'm going to do more of it. I see some of you doing that. That's for those of you that own your own business. Now, the last card you have here in your reading is the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is a card to me that symbolizes an air sign male or person. This could be you. It's a Gemini, an Aquarius, or a Libra. That could be their sun sign, their rising sign, or their moon sign, or they could just have the personality traits and operating like the King of Swords right now at the time of November of this reading. You're now graduating. You're graduating a level up. Some of you may be graduating from an advanced degree, a PhD, a master's degree, a doctorate degree. Some of you are graduating up in your position. You're getting a loftier position. Some of you may be graduating up where you're like, you know what? I'm going to be my own boss now, and I'm elevating my own self. I'm not waiting for other people to do it. I know what to do. I'm opening my own business, so I'm graduating up in that way. So many of you Geminis are going to feel like you are graduating up in the month of November, going into the month of December as well. If you don't see it in November, look for it in December. On the very outside could be January. Your arc of time is November through January 30th for this graduating up. Working out the details, going over them with a fine-tooth comb. Reading the fine print also is being indicated here. Some of you have a new romance that's going to come in, but some of you, this is going to create stumbling blocks for you in a romance you're already in. That's not going to be the case for all of you. Many of you are single, or you're ending a relationship and you're just coming into being single and free. So that won't be a problem for you. But for some of you that are attached, somebody new comes in and creates some unrest or trouble for you if you're already romantically intertwined with someone else in a marriage or a partnership arrangement or lifestyle like a marriage. It could create some problems there. You are now going to be seen as a force to be reckoned with. I think I already got that in this reading, but the guides are making it very emphatically stated here at this point. You're going to invent something new, get a tribunal together, organize something, a new plan, a new method of doing things, teaching people this is what we need to do. Everybody needs to get on board. This will make things easier. Production will be easier. Paper flow will be less. Less nonsense and junk to deal with. Cutting out the fat. So for some of you, if you're working for a business or a company for someone else, you're going to be like, you know what? I got the solution to this problem. I got the key. I'm the one that knows how to, if you'll just take 20 minutes and listen to what I have to say, I'm going to clear this all up for you, and we could streamline all this in a much better way. And I feel like many of you Geminis hold the key to that. You're going to show what you're worth. You're going to show the business or company, like, pay attention to what I'm saying, and things are going to move along in a lot better way. And there's going to be a lot less casualties, upsetments, whatever. You are going to show people the way about, let's cut out the fat. Let's cut out this nonsense. Let's cut out the BS. I do get that, but but people need to listen to what you're saying. They need to stop what they're doing and take heed of what you're saying. And then if they put it to their mind, if they listen to it, they're going to be like, you know what? That really would solve a problem, or that could make our business move along a lot better. So I do see that for some of you Geminis in November of 2016. So I hope this reading was of help to you. I certainly hope it made sense. I want to thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do truly appreciate that. please remember to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I post any of my videos here on YouTube. I'd also like to add, if you're interested in getting a continuation of this reading where I look into my crystal and get messages from my guides for you for the month of November, Gemini, you can click on the link below this video in the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for November 2016 crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac for download and purchase. You can also access these videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com, clicking on the videos tab on my menu and going to page 7, and there you'll see the heading November 2016 crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. You just click on your sign and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. I hope you have an absolutely amazing and wonderful month of November, Gemini, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.